Horizon was updated recently in the last about week or so. Well, no, like last month or two. And we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. See what happens.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
We're doing a quick skip in the beginning here, so everything's going to be enabled. I've been experimenting with it a little offline, so this is just the first recording of a new Horizon series on Horizon 1.9.4. So the way we're going to do this is we're actually going to base our character more on survival and speech chat. Well, survival and intelligence. So we're going to build high strength, high endurance, high intelligence, and put some charisma in there and a little bit of agility, luck, and perception. The build is going to start out as a melee build, but as you go further in, you know, we're just going to make it kind of even across the board. He's going to be an average build, so he's going to be. So we'll just go up to 5 on everything and then add stuff from there. So we got 1 extra point available, which we'll probably throw into endurance because, well, it's the wasteland and we want to be able to survive really well. Normally I would use like a cheat terminal, but I want to try to make this a clean playthrough, so I will do my best to not pull up the cheat terminal and put stuff in. So it's going to be tough. I haven't actually done this game without cheat terminal in a while. So we're going to go ahead and get this new game going without using cheats as much as possible. Although I do have like unlimited fast travel and all that installed. Although I don't know if that can override the survival mode or not. We're about to find out. If it does, awesome. If not, we'll be walking everywhere. So just be aware. It's going to be long walks in between stuff. So we're going to keep with the same face here. I got to figure out how to use this without it's not working. What the heck? That's weird. Well, let's go ahead and change.
My turn, big guy.
This looks like it might be a looks menu issue that we're coming across here, so we might not actually be able to do anything. Oh no, maybe I was just being stupid. I was being stupid. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and see. We'll do is our
beautiful wife.
3. And then we'll go back. Then we'll go back to.
Let me just slide in here.
Because I'm used to using a controller, so I'm actually trying this for the first time on just a keyboard and mouse. So that's kind of a different experience.
You think my nose is too big?
We're not doing a whole lot. I'm just
That's the face I fell in love with.
Just made him look young for the most part. Because I'm not so old myself, so I don't see the point of
Not bad.
making
Not bad.
anyone look old. That's not what we wanted. Forehead tight, smooth.
That's my handsome guy.
Cheeks smooth. We'll change the hair because I like the more of a military style of hair. So urban.
I clean up pretty
Then we'll
nice.
change the eyes to, let's see, color.
So handsome.
pale blue. And that'll be it for him. I'm gonna keep him with the early morning or 5 o'clock shadow, whatever you want to call it. But with that, we'll go into his body, make him a little bit thinner. So I'm not so big myself. I'm basing the character sort of off myself, but not completely. But I don't feel like doing all that extra work for it. I do have a couple other mods that are probably uncompatible with Horizon, so you'll be seeing me use some of those probably. Just giving you all a heads up on that. And here we are, skipping the entire beginning sequence. And if you see like itching my arms and stuff, I had an allergic reaction the other day, so I'm dealing with that with like calamine lotion and all that stuff. So there's kind of a little theory about this. As you know, if you've played Fallout 4, everybody's dead in the vault, right? So
Come on.
everybody's dead in the vault.
God!
How come we're the only ones alive? And it comes down to the theory goes that we're alive.
I'll find who did this.
Because
and I'll get Sean back.
We're actually a synth.
I promise.
So there's always that possibility we are a synth. So the person that creates Horizon likes to hide stuff everywhere. So you want to kind of check in all the nooks and crannies, because this game it's a lot about making sure that you have that you're like always scavenging, right? Because Horizon is a scavenging game. You're scavenging to try to survive. I forgot how to. There we go. It's just holding E. Make sure there's nothing else in there. We got this up here. We'll hold E on it if we can. And as you can see, we've got some Embrax. So we'll grab that. And it looks a little janky. It's like I said, I haven't exactly played with just a keyboard and mouse before. I usually use a controller, so this is a new experience. Let's see. We want to take exact folder, tableware, adrenaline, more tableware. Those X's you see, that's trash. Don't pick that stuff up. It's not going to get you anything for building materials. So it's not worth it. There's more trash. Also in Horizon, you can actually harvest stuff, which is kind of nice. That actually makes it feel more realistic of what you would do in the real world. You don't just pick up stuff that's just on the body right away. You actually have to go through a series of things to get those items. The game's pretty good at, or his Horizon is pretty good at making sure that you get that real life survival experience. Oops. Okay. So teddy bear here. Those boxes are close. There's nothing in them. Intro to mathematics. Anything in that box? No. I'll go ahead and grab this. Got some locksmith tools. Nothing in there. A baseball in here. Shoot. How do we crouch? I want to figure it out. Hold on. QW Doom R T Y U I O P L K J H E F. Let's move Z X. We don't want to do X. C V B N M. Ab. Ab shift. Control. Okay, it's control. Gotcha. Left control. Probably right control as well. And we want to take. Oops. I pushed the wrong button. Exit out of my thing. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Control. Oh, I'm over encumbered. That sucks. Let me see if I can bring up the MCM. Doesn't look like I have an MCM screen yet. I gotta stop pushing all these buttons. This is why I like my controller better. I might actually pick it up. This is becoming really hard to deal with. Spear. Scissors. Motor device, motorized truck. Always go into this recreation terminal because it gives you a holotape to take. It's tab exit, that's right. Now, looking here, we got ourselves some industrial solvent. And there's some junk in here that we can see, but we can't get. It's trash. I can sprint. I can sprint even though I'm over encumbered. That's interesting. Let's harvest this real quick. Take off. Okay, there's some like prototype parts and stuff around here. Did I do something that... It must be the caps lock key. Yeah, if you push caps lock, I guess it puts you into walking mode. I didn't know that. I'll just shove another bug over here. Should be one more right here. Okay. Next area. More dead bugs. Harvest everything you see. Because it's going to help you in the long run. You get a hunting skill, and the higher your hunting skill, the more meat you actually get from the items instead of crap that you don't. Alloy and other materials can be used to craft your own legendary weapons, power armor upgrades, and other various recipes. Junk items containing alloys and rare metals can only be found on legendary enemies. Crafting your own legendary weapons can be done with the ZX1 Experimentation Lab. The ZX1 Experimentation Lab can be accessed at the Universal Crafting Station. The Universal Crafting Station can be built and settlements under Architect Utilities. Power armor can be upgraded with alloy plating, which greatly improves defense. Alloy plating can be crafted at Universal Crafting Stations under Clothing and Armor. Full documentation may be found in your field kit. Everything. Grab that. Here, nothing. Those don't have anything. This may or may not have something. Let's check. Nothing. Here's our bomb again. Soap and lab coat. Antibiotics are a really good thing to have because you get diseases like non-stop. Okay. go.
That's it.
Took me a hot second there because I wasn't actually sure how to do it. And then, as you can see, we can't actually break into that, but I do have a locksmith kit, which will let me break into this thing. And we can take the trial later, because you know we're never coming back. We're never coming back into this building after we leave, so. Just a heads up, once you leave this building, you're more likely never going to come back into it. And so, might as well loot everything you can find right off the bat, because after that, there's no point in coming back here. Other than to like show Cosworth the dead wife, because supposedly you can do that, and he has a couple of things to say. Make sure you're checking nooks and crannies. You don't have to look too hard, because you'll, for the most part, know if there's anything there or not. Because you'll see it, or you won't see it. They stand out pretty much. So many bulk suits. Getting our stuff put on here. Inventory, apparel. I'm a fan of this work suit. I don't know why, I just like it. These utility jumpsuits are better though, just because I get defense on it. Do the invisible headlamp. Go ahead and favorite this to here, favorite this to here, favorite this to here, favorite this to here. I'm gonna favorite this to the bottom because that's what you want to use in combat. And then
welcome, Commander.
Who?
that up.
What are you?
That up. Inventory, apparel. You're gonna get favorited over here, so we'll go ahead and put that right now. Probably to apparel. Hop on this officer chat.
I am the Robco Military Auxiliary Intelligence and Navigation Entity. You may call me Maxine, or Max. I am a unique prototype created before the war began.
You're a prototype?
I can assist you with a variety of information in the field.
You know anything else?
Commander, I can also monitor all community activity and warn you of potential issues.
Why are you calling me?
I was created to assist military commanders in the field, and you are the currently assigned field commander. I am now ready to assist you.
Understood.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves some water here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. So I think it's 3. So I should have 12 of those in my inventory. Let's see. Push the wrong button. There's only 5 of them in there. I know I clicked more than that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. I'm gonna go up to 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I just want to make sure. Yep, so one more dirty water. 30. It's I believe it's 3 dirty water per 1 sanitized water, if I remember correctly. And it's going to be hard to come across purified water right off the bat. So I'm trying to go ahead and get a bunch of sanitized water, which gives you rads, but it doesn't give you disease.
Please stand back.
Rads is manageable for the most part of this game, which is surprising. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of, before we go, I'm going to go into the audio. I'm going to bring down the master volume a little bit. I'm going to just kind of bring them all down a little bit, because more than likely, and the radio's going all the way down because copyright. Everything's copyright. But I'm bringing everything down a little bit because it's probably going to be hard to hear me talking. We're just waiting for this vault to open up and this thing to expand. Yeah, okay. Survival mode is recommended and on by default when playing Horizon. When your health drops below 0, instead of dying and reloading your save game, you become knocked unconscious. One of 2 things can occur. Settlers will find you and drag you back to the nearest settlement to recover. Companions have a limited way to revive you right in the field if you are carrying revival kits. This adds an immersive challenge in that you can't replay the same scenario over again with all your supplies back. You're forced to pay the consequence and continue forward, which makes survival mode much more interesting. Okay. And important tips on combat. Weapon range and type of ammo matters. Being out of range can be up to 50% and minus 50% damage. Keep your weapons upgraded. Low calibers work well on unarmored targets. High calibers work better on armored targets. Most enemies have a weak point, i.e. headshots. Some creatures take extra fire explosive damage. Use melee on weaker enemies to conserve ammo. Save specialty ammo for difficult enemies, i.e. armor-piercing incendiary, I guess. API. I'm not 100% sure what the ad stands for. I know AP stands for armor-piercing. I'm assuming it means armor-piercing incendiary rounds, which I'm not sure what that is, but I'm assuming it's a fucking armor-piercing round that starts people on fire. Not sure. Always use first aid supplies to heal outside of combat. First aid healing will heal faster when you are out of combat. Being hungry, thirsty, or sleepy will significantly slow down your healing. Save combat stipacks for emergencies while in combat. We open that up. Let's see. I believe our service pistol actually does more damage. Because this is a -2 damage, and it could just be because of the deterioration rate. So this will be our main one right here and not this one. That's for inventory. So F is our favorites wheel. Okay, finish, exit the vault.
Enjoy your return to the surface, and thank you for choosing Vault Tech.
Okay. Welcome to the Wasteland, everybody. We are officially out of the beginning stages of the map. The hazy feeling from cryostasis slowly starts to wear off. You receive +4 bonus perk points to select what your pre-war skills were. At level 5 and every 5th level after, you will receive +4 bonus perk points. Recommend tips. Use your field kit to access many features and options. Use your weapons kit to change ammo and other options. Kits can be added to your favorites. Keybind. You can change Horizon's combat difficulty at any time in the options menu. So, let me just see.
I'm detecting an unusual radio transmission from that robot.
Okay, find and kill Pyro.
Investigation will be required for an answer.
Alright.
So we got ourselves some nuke coal. As you can see, if it says trash, don't pick it up. Trash is at X. It's a trash can. That's what that ends up being. Don't ever pick those up because they're crap. It's just going to take up space and you're not going to be able to do anything out of it. It's just going to turn to garbage, if that makes any sense. With this, we want to take everything. And then you're going to see that there's another power armor thing over here. So upon investigating that thing over there, the Wilson that you see, the iBot that has like a carrying case or whatever on it. So it's called Wilson. With those items, you'll be able to repair Wilson. Allocate your materials. Okay. So now we go here to activate the console. And what we want to do is you want to open up the cargo container and move filter to junk. So all the filtered stuff is going to be moved over. Meat scraps, diseased meat, all this. This stuff you can't, it's basically just compost. Can't do anything with it. I don't even think in this version of Horizon you can even make that bait. Could be wrong, but I don't think you can make that bait even. So all it's good for is compost. Meat scraps exotic is obvious to make like meat things. Although I think the minimum you need is like 8 for certain items. You can also quick scrap everything, right? So when I mean quick scrap is if you don't want to give Wilson like the products themselves, you can actually turn all your junk into its or main form, like what it is. Like, you know, when you look at your junk, it tells you what's in it. It'll say like steel or whatever in it. So you can actually scrap that stuff into just the steel instead of just giving him the pieces. I'm not doing that right now because I forgot to do it first off, and next off it just doesn't really matter too much as long as you don't put trash in your inventory. As you can see, it's more trash, but we got our bottle cap here. More trash in there. Got a switchblade here, some 10mm rounds here. I also have a mod called Corax on. Not Corax. I forget. It's made by Corax. But it enables me to actually see these ingredients because a lot of time you don't really see them when you're wandering out in the wasteland. And so this actually helps me see them really well so that I can actually see what I'm trying to grab. We're actually about to fight some blowflies and stuff, so bear with me. They're going to be a little rough. It's not going to do damage to me, but I'm probably going to get an infection from it all. So just bear with me. I do have antibiotics for the infection, so hopefully I don't need to worry about any more antibiotics. We're about to find out. I don't want to do that. Hold on. F is our favorite. Okay, 3. So like I said, we're going to be fighting these. Yeah, except there we go. Boom. And then, oh. Not hit anything with that. I gotta get closer to you. Bastard, stop running away. Yep. Perfect. Now I'm poisoned. Okay, back away from me. Not happening today, buddy. I am poisoned right now. That's what that drop means. Just so you're all aware. I don't have a poison cure, so there's not a whole lot I can do about it. But it's not really bothering me too much anyways, because it's not taking much health at all. So it's not really taking health. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I was already harvested. Where's the other blowfly body? The other thing, like, these blowflies mix in so well with the environment that, like, it's really hard to find bodies. And right up here we have a bandit and a dog that we're about to take out. And we'll be able to get some, like, noodle cups and stuff. So it's not a terrible thing. There we go. And normally I just scrap everything because it doesn't really matter too much. Okay. I'll go ahead and scrap all the equipment here. Loot all. Take. 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 Grab all of that. Nothing in the cooler. Grab those two things. I'll grab the meat scraps there. Okay. Now there's some more dogs up here that I'm going to end up killing too. I should be able to take them all out. It'll be a bit of a rough battle, but it's better than missing out on all the scraps and stuff that I can get. I forgot, I have to level up still. I keep forgetting that stuff. So this is where you want to put your first set of skills if you can. Is on Hunter. Because as you can see, you gain a plus 20% damage versus most mammals and can now disarm basic traps, so you want that. And then it may not seem like something that someone wants or whatever, but there's an explosive. There we go. Push this. So you're gonna want this too. As you can see, it says you can disarm basic mines. So in Sanctuary, there's actually a safe, and the safe has both a trap and a mine on it. If you don't have Demolition Expert and Hunter level 1, you're not going to be able to open that up. Well, you can open it up, but it's going to blow up on you. You'll be able to get the stuff inside, but it just comes down to we want to go ahead and make sure that we're able to do what we need to do. We'll go here, put one there, and then the other one we're going to do is probably going to do this. We're gonna put it on here. Probably would have made sense to like put it on Lone Wanderer here because I get plus 20 damage energy resistance, but we're not doing that right now. And I probably should put it here, but I mean I'll level up again in a little bit, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I didn't mean to drop it. Son of a gun. So we're gonna go back over here because I want to grab the rest of these blood leaves because they're ingredients to craft stuff with. I'll like rat away and stuff like that. That stim packet, distraught pills. Packing materials can be sold later at the marketing terminal, but I think you need like a level 60 marketing for marketeering or something for it. So it's a little on the rough side, but it'll work. Go over here and grab these. Here, grab this. I'm going to go up over here, grab the tar berries. And we want this fishing rod because we'll be able to fish with it. We just got to make some bait, and once you make that bait, we can go fishing. Now, let's see, we've got the dogs up here. There is one dog over here. I haven't figured out why this dog isn't always dead, but it's always dead. Then we have like 3 dogs up here. You see I've got that symbol down there now. That means I have been infected. Creature harvesting. You've harvested your first creature that was heavily damaged. When you damage a creature's torso too much, harvesting will not yield any meat or extra parts. When you damage a creature's head, you will no longer have any chance to harvest an intact head. When you damage a creature's arms, legs too much, you will have a lower chance of getting bones. Tips. Aim for a single limb location to minimize damage. Some weapons have reduced limb damage. So you saw that was kind of a rough fight. They were technically, they outnumbered my skills, I guess you could say. They weren't, they were a higher level than my character. But they have the good stuff. So I'm pulling out the pistol now because I have this scavenger up here that I want to shoot in the head. He bled out. Scrap all this equipment here. Loot all. And we'll get these Merc operative stuff here. And then we'll grab that. Grab that. We'll grab the metal bucket because it's a simple tool. Grab that and that. Those are all trash, so you don't want to pick any of that up. Grab these straw pillows because they're packing materials. Packing materials, like I said, get sold in I think bulks of 400, maybe 500, and you get like, I think it's like, I don't know, 50 for it or something like that. Not 50, but like 90 vendor credits or something for it. 50 to 90 vendor credits. I'm actually not 100% sure on the numbers. I haven't really paid too much attention to the trading portion of it, which I probably should, because you need a lot of vendor credits to rebuild Concord. And you'll see what I mean by that later on. Okay, so let's bring up the inventory. Let's go to apparel here. So because I wore that, I lost the ability to wear the other stuff. Let me see if I can get away with wearing operative outfit with those. Ooh, that's a bit weird. Don't know why that happened, but I'm not gonna be able to figure that one out either. So I'm just gonna take the operative outfit off. I'll keep the gloves on though, and I'll give us the vault work suit. Okay, bones let us make some stuff, but I haven't quite figured out exactly what yet. Okay, so that's pretty much everything in this general starting area right here. So we're gonna head over to Sanctuary next, speak with Codsworth, clear out the area of bloat flies, and go from there. But there is one other place that we're gonna go ahead and check. My main goal of this first episode is we're just kind of gonna get ourselves established. We're gonna rescue the Minutemen, and when we rescue the Minutemen, we are going to probably call that. We're gonna probably call that our first episode at that point. To get to the Minutemen is gonna be about an hour, and I don't want these videos to take more than an hour if I can avoid it, because I know attention spans aren't so long, and I might not be the most enthusiastic speaker, but I'm trying to limit it to an hour because it's really like Horizon is a really big mod. Like there is like a lot of stuff that can be done in it, and it actually makes everything a lot longer. Like by the time we say the Minutemen, it's just going to be getting dark on day one, so that's usually how it is. As you can see, we got ourselves a custom SMG, got some aluminum, Salisbury steak, cram, closed boxes,
Nice.
camping kit, and that's trash. Ourselves that, some winter brews, a glass bottle, more trash, that, grab, Lamco mac and cheese, small can, copper. I didn't mean to pick up that rest. I want to just pick everything up because I want to get rid of all this garbage. And I'll show you how I'm going to go about doing that in a second here. So as you can see, like we have a chest right there, all this garbage. Oh, turn that off. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to our little junk tab. We're gonna scroll to the very bottom. We're gonna drop all this trash in here because none of it's gonna. Oops, grab that. But none of that's gonna give us anything. As you can see, it just says trash, so it won't give us anything. And then if we push 9, we got junk scrapping here, and it'll still scrap all the junk in our inventory. And then once all that's scrapped, we got basically everything at its most basic form. Go ahead and transfer this piece of junk that I just grabbed. Crack beer bottle. Okay, so I can't open
really
this,
strong.
right? This is the cool thing about Horizon. This is my most favorite part about Horizon, right? If you have explosive materials, like explosive, like little bombs or whatever that come with the mod, you can unlock any level of safe. Now, the ability for the safe to be blown open is based on your luck factor. But as you can see, we can destroy the lock, right? If we can't pick it, if we have remote bombs, we can just open it up like this. And it gives us all this stuff. You've learned a rank of Recipe Crush your enemies. Learn from the training guide issue number 1. Each rank allows you to improve your skill with modifying melee weaponry. Ranks learned from magazines 0. Ranks learned from other sources 1. So what that enables us to do is it's just, I guess it helps increase our melee modifications that we can do, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and select a few items to scrap here. This is completely broken, so we don't need that. I'm not gonna use that. Don't need both of those. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm gonna get rid of most of these vault suits. Keep those. Do 8 of those. Destroy that. Weaponry. Don't need a switchblade. Don't need one of those. Don't need that. Probably get rid of that pistol. And then That's it. We're going to close it and it's going to scrap those items for us. And it'll return anything that was unable to be scrapped. So we're about to find out what wasn't able to be scrapped and what was. My fingers are all itchy. Next up is to do another junk scrapping. Okay. So with that, we are actually golden now. Let's go ahead and see what time it is. It is 11:29 a.m. So our goal is to try to get a mailbox, all that up and going by noon. It might be a little bit afternoon, but our goal is to get it up by or before noon, which we could definitely get it up before noon if that's what we do next. But right now I'm over encumbered, so it's gonna take a hot minute. This is what we can call him Wilson, but since I'm about to be over here at Sanctuary, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the workshop here and drop all the junk off inside. That way it frees up a bunch of space for me so that I'm not over encumbered anymore. And it'll also enable me to start destroying a couple of items and get a scrap bin set up or whatever, which will enable me to scrap all the Sanctuary, like all the stuff that doesn't need to be there. And that in turn is going to make it look a lot nicer and a lot more clean and Sanctuary for building. So that's what we're about to do here real quick. And then whatever's left over after all the scrapping gets done, I'll go around and take care of stuff. This guide you see on here is like a beginner's guide. It's the mayor's guide to success. So we'll go ahead and read through it again too. Make your town a successful town. Most utilities can be found in the workshop menu under Architect Utilities. The Resource Station helps you manage your production and storage. The Resource Station lets you assign a master workbench to control all settlement workbenches. The Universal Crafting Station contains all the crafting stations you'll need in a single station. A settlement is considered an expedition camp when it meets the following: has to have 6 or less settlers, 10 food, 10 water, 10 power, 20 defense, and 1 communication rating. A settlement has considered a community when it meets the following: has 12 or more settlers and has a 75% plus happiness rating. Workshop skills are used to determine how skillful you and your settlers are. Gained by assigning jobs and sending settlers on missions via the command table. Gained by investing resources and using training sessions via the tech lab. Training sessions are earned by gaining levels and completing quests. Okay, so we'll go ahead and search now that we own it. Workshop allows you to build, adjust, and remove nearby objects and structures. Move between options with left and right D-pad, and then press up on the D-pad to find object or structures you wish to build. If your selection object appears green, press enter to build it. If it appears red, try adjusting its location and yours until it changes to green. Object workshops are built from components. When building an object component, are automatically harvested from junk items in your inventory or the workshops. Okay. So what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna actually scrap a couple of items, right? Because I need to be able to build a scrapyard, or not scrapyard, but something that's going to enable me to build something that's going to scrap everything for me. So now that we're an architect here, push up, utilities up, right here. This one, a scrap cleanup station. So what this is going to enable us to do is we're going to be able to go here, select use. It says this is what you want to basically do. It is scrap, debris, leaves, junk, all 3 categories recommended. But I like to do scrap all categories. And so with that, we're just going to kind of wait it out. Grab a couple of things that probably won't get scrapped. And we'll go from there. This way, go ahead and do some junk scrapping, scrap all the junk in the inventory, and then I'll just drop it off inside there. Okay. So how we're going to do that is we'll do transfer, and then we're going to continue to store all junk. Then we'll kind of go down and see if there's any like trash. It's usually at the top. So you see how there's these two trash things? We're going to take those, and we're actually going to build ourselves we're going to decorations. And go to miscellaneous, and we're just going to keep going until we see ourselves a trash can. And now we have a trash can. So this trash can, I'm going to pop it like right here. That way So that way I can go here, push transfer. I can transfer trash into, because it's a trash can. Now there's going to be some stuff that I won't scrap, so I'm going to just kind of start going through everything where I can. Ourselves a Grognak the Barbarian. You learned a new rank of Recipe Crush for your enemies. 2 of 10. Learn from magazine issue number 3. Each rank will allow you to improve your skills with modifying melee weaponry. Ranks learned from magazines 1. Ranks learned from other sources 1.
Excellent.
So we'll go over here next. There's this little special book down here. And we're going to actually put it on, I want to say intelligence. Because I want to be able to gain more experience points with things like kill, and intelligence is actually what does that for you.
I'm coming, buddy.
And what's going to end up happening is I'm going to kind of have to go through a lot of this stuff, because as you can see, it dismantled a bunch of stuff, but like it doesn't get everything. As you see, it didn't get everything. So I actually had to go about doing everything myself. I gotta get the stuff that it didn't get, which is, let me see. Okay, B is what it is. So we'll go ahead and go through here, and we have to scrap stuff, right? So we're scrapping stuff that it did not grab, which as you saw, they didn't grab that, it didn't grab this. Didn't get that, didn't get that. Also didn't get this, or this, or this, so we want to scrap all that. I'm going to leave those in here because I'll put a bed down in there so we can come my place of work there. Get rid of that, that. And we're going to have more trash, but I'll be able to take that out and obviously put it right back in the trash can. I just want to get rid of everything. Not worry too much about the grass, so I have to delete some just to get to certain things. Have this guy right here. Let's kind of make it look kind of nice. I don't actually have to delete these, but I'm going to because it gives me some good shit. I'll leave that up there. I'm going to try to leave all the storage bins that are available. Then I don't see the point of taking out the storage bins because they can help us out in the long run. So we'll go to each of these buildings as well that weren't scrapped because, well, they're in areas that are going to get rebuilt back up. And we don't want the scrap to be in the way. There's going to be one other building that I need to scrap. It's going to be opposite side of here. And then I'll go through each of the houses. Well, two more buildings. I'll go through each of the houses too and delete other stuff. But we're just taking care of these main structures first that can be deleted. Now, the issue with this one up here is I'm going to have to kill something. It's going to be a rad roach. And then we'll go ahead and harvest that. Do the same over here. There'll be another rad roach that spawns in. Okay, put that away. We'll harvest. Loot all. Perfect. Okay, and now go back into this. Scrap these bodies. Go in here and scrap like you see on the wall here. This gives us circuitry, which enables us to build stuff. Got more stuff on the ground that's trash. There's not a whole lot that can be done about that. That. Delete that. I'm not going to delete that. I'm going to keep that there. So I'm going to try to keep all the storage items in the area. Let's see. What else can... I'll just kind of go through the houses that don't have things in it. Oh, wrong button. So I'm going to destroy everything anyway, so I might as well just take everything. Everything that I can take, that is. White rocket ship, inner plate, tracking over. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, right? So now that we had a one level in explosives, we can disarm this makeshift bomb, and because we had one level in hunting, we can disarm the trigger, attention trigger right below it, because it's a level 1 trap. So E to disarm. I cannot disarm basic traps, even though we know I can. Said that I could. We'll take the screwdriver. But see, the problem is, we don't have the bomb there no more, so we could basically open this up and not have to worry about anything. So even though the tension trigger gets pulled, I'm not too worried about it because I already disarmed the bomb, as you saw. And I can always disarm it at a later date as well. Once I get another level in whatchamacallit. So I would read through all of these, but it's a lot of knowledge that doesn't really add too much of anything. It's just kind of what this place was being used for beforehand, if that makes sense. Before we came back, it was basically a place. Hold on, I said I would not scrap those containers anymore. It was used as a dude that was trying to do some crazy stuff. We'll delete those though, because this room, the only thing that's gonna get deleted out of here is, the thing that won't be deleted is this, I believe, and that also stayed. But there's not gonna be like any bed or anything that goes in there as far as I remember, but I could be wrong. Disarm that, and then we'll go ahead and here's the television. And then with that, I will go ahead and do a junk scrapping real quick. Fortunately, I'm walking really slow right now because I'm over encumbered again. It's a continuous thing with this game. I'm always getting over encumbered. But that Wilson that we saw in the beginning, he's the one that's supposed to help with all that. So technically, I don't have a master workbench today because I'm like a resource center, which I believe I can make now. I just have to, let me see. I believe I can make a resource center now. Oh. Yep, I can make a resource center and turn this into a different resource center. I want to go into a longer one. Yeah, this one. I like this. We'll work with this one. So I can, well, that might not fit where I want it to fit. Get this to fit. I can get it to fit right next to the trash can. Perfect. No. Perfect. That way, we can use this and turn this place into a master workbench. Welcome to the resource station. Master workbench is required for settling production to work properly and efficiently. Cargo bots will automatically transfer all items from all supply lines linked through workbenches to your designated master workbench. This not only makes it item management easier to deal with, but it is required for Horizon's crafting and production system. New master workbench. Sanctuary Hills. ID number 1. Items moved to 0. That little robot is Wilson. Note: cell rations and dirty water is redistributed after the move. Master workbench can be changed at any time from any resource station. So open production storage. We're going to go ahead and take all of our production storage. And we're going to put it into this place here. Oops. Push the wrong button. Transfer. And so all junk. We'll go down here, make sure we grab all the trash. I believe we have some more trash up here as well. That's 16 pieces. Okay, and then we'll do another junk scrapping real quick. So the items that weren't in their trash form, I will put into their trash form. And then we'll go over to our favorite little thing, which is this right here. Why do we need to do that? I'm going to go ahead and transfer all the trash into it. And we don't actually need this scrap cleanup station anymore, so we'll go ahead and actually delete that. So we'll scrap that and get some wood and steel back from it because we don't actually need it anymore. See if I can pop down. Should be able to. Yep, this guy right here. And this is basically our all-in-one machine right here. This gives us everything that we need to thrive in Horizon. And then I can't actually put that down because I don't have enough crystals, unfortunately. Okay, and then with that, we can go ahead and push check mail. We won't have anything, but in 24 hours, we'll have some stuff. And it'll probably be about 1 p.m. that we did this. So we can kind of check what time it was. It was 2 p.m. when we did it. We'll go to the Z1 experimentation lab right here. This will enable to give us a couple more points by reverse engineering. Reverse engineer all the weapons that we have. So we got 7 new unlocks from that. And then we do the universal crafting station. Get some pigments and dyes. Don't really need the welding supplies right now. Eventually we will, but we don't need it this second. We'll make some lock breaching charges. We'll need a whole bunch of them. And then we're gonna go ahead and craft glass that we need. And I'm not gonna go with fishing rod parts because I need the fishing rods. You know what? Let me do a couple more of these. I'm out of plastic, so I have plenty to survive for a while, so I'm not too worried about not having anything. That's not what I clicked. I swore I clicked weapons and ammo. Make yourselves make 2 baseball grenades. Well, I guess just 1. I have enough explosive material to make more than that. Okay, and then we'll go back in here and do our armor workbench next. See if we can change. What do we need? We need crafted leather patch. So I need to go into crafting and get some crafted leather patches. Isn't it armor? I think it's under. It should be under technology and workshop, I believe. Oh no, it's not. I'm trying to remember what it's under, people, but like I can't quite remember. Supplies maybe. Make it ourselves a small book kebab. Trauma kit, if you want to, I'll just need some first aid kits. Not anything for supply kits yet. So it wasn't under that, which means it is under the clothing and armor. I just got a tailoring part. Crafted cloth lining, I think that's what it wanted me to have. Remember. No, they wanted the leather patch, which I don't have any leather for. So let's tag that, 'cause I need some more leather. And then with the leather patch, we can actually repair these leather pieces of armor to good condition. And they'll give us a bit more extra on the stuff that we need. Don't really know what the survival toolkit is all about, because I did craft it once, and it didn't really let me do anything. So like, I'm not really sure what that does. I guess I can make some disposable stuff, but I don't really want disposable. We'll go ahead and get ourselves a scarf, because why not? Can't really do any headgear. Okay, and if we go to chemistry and medical, need armor rank 2 to get these built. Armor rank 2 to build those as well. And I need bottle caps to build those, which I do not have right now. I can do some distillation. Perfect. Can't do nothing else, I don't think so. Do a modified baseball, but I'm not really sure what that does. we'll just go with the flow on that. Okay, and then trading market terminal, which I don't think I can actually do anything with this right now. That's not what I clicked. I clicked the trading market terminal. I must have changed it at the last second. Select trading market terminal. So we can't really sell anything right now, unfortunately, because I don't have a high enough trade skill. It's an unfortunate thing, but that's just kind of how it works. So with this, I'm going to transfer all the junk that I have. Got 2 potatoes. I need a couple more potatoes. I'm still over encumbered. I'm not sure why, but I'll fix it here soon. I'm going to go ahead and build a bed real quick though for me so I can save without using memory devices. And when I do that, I can drop off all of the clothing that I'm not currently using, and that should help with my storage problem that I'm having right now. But I still have to scrap that, unfortunately. Okay, up, beds. Tents, don't really need any of that. We're getting there.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth? You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
But of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation. But you see.
She's in a better place.
In a better place.
Sir, it's been 8.
She's
Sean's
been kidnapped.
been kidnapped.
It's worse than I.
Doesn't matter how long it's been. I feel fine.
Bitter. That means you're.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
I.
Dumb robot.
Oh, sir, it's been. And.
Stay with me, pal. Uh-huh. Thank you, Codsworth.
You. Now, enough. Shall we search?
All right.
Go ahead. Now this is when we're going to
Lead the
clear
way.
the
Proud to
rest of
serve,
Sanctuary, and then
sir.
we're going to save the Minutemen. But before I do that, let me go ahead and go into my aid here. I'm going to take an antibiotic, and I'm going to do some first aid supplies. Okay, and then we'll do some first aid supplies because I need it. Probably have to build more, to be honest, because probably take most of my first aid supplies here. So how many of the first aid supplies did it take? It took all my first aid supplies. Well, not all of them. It took about half, almost half. So now I got rid of the disease. I can go ahead and it's not letting me save still, which is weird. Go ahead and transfer clothes into this. I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, or that, or that. Or that. Don't need none of those. Don't need that. Don't need any of those. Weapon wise, don't need that. I'll take that back and I'll throw it in the other one. I'm going to try to keep the weapons separate from each other if I can. So don't need that. I'll destroy that. Probably won't be using that. Don't need that. I thought I destroyed that, but I guess I didn't. Just need those and that, and I'm going to destroy that. And then going here. I guess I gotta use one of these. Burn trade magazine. So Cosworth is already engaging the enemy. I haven't engaged the enemy yet because I actually take bonus damage if I'm currently using first aid supplies to heal up. So Cosworth has to do most of the work. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and harvest real quick.
My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
I think you killed the other one inside here. Yeah, it's right here. I'll grab these items in here.
Now, a word.
Let's grab that. So another chest over here. Oops, I guess I'm busting it open now.
If I only had a bobby pin.
I didn't expect it to get busted that quickly. Cosworth is still fighting them over here, so let me see if I can help out. Okay, that was good. There should be. Never mind. Yeah, the other one got killed by Cosworth already. So I'll just go ahead and harvest these real quick.
Sir,
Hey, Codsworth.
sir, the missus and young Sean, they aren't here.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Let's harvest some more. Make sure I get everything I need. And I'm checking the mailbox. Sometimes there's unopened war parcels in them, or like unopened pre-war parcels or whatever, which can carry like magazines and stuff. It's not an all the time thing, but it sometimes is there. I'm gonna obviously delete these blowflies, because they ain't doing me any favors. Maybe I'm gonna keep the that actually needs to get stored, so that's worth money. I think a bed actually goes in there. I don't quite remember. I'm not too worried about it. Go ahead and destroy these dead corpses. Just to kind of clean up the area, because I don't like seeing corpses littered everywhere. And this is one of the places where I can actually delete corpses are your settlements. Because there are other places where you can't do anything with the corpses. They're just there. They don't disappear. And they should, but they don't. Concord is actually one of those areas. When you kill all the raiders that are over there, they don't disappear. And it's kind of a pain in the butt. Scrap these bodies real quick. That can be stored. You know what? I might actually use the scrap all command. Mainly because the scrap all command is going to give me the stuff that I hadn't scrapped yet. Most of it's already been scrapped, but I'm going to probably use scrap all to scrap the rest. And I know I said it's not really cheating because if you watch a lot of other Horizon videos, they do the same thing. So, not too worried about it being an issue. Can't delete that. I'm not going to delete that because I think beds get put in here when you rebuild the place. Let's start scrapping those because I can't play any music or else I'll get copyright infringements on YouTube. Even though it's part of the game, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Let's go ahead and kill these go. I'll put that back away. Harvest. That and that. This. Anything?
No bobby pins.
Unfortunately, I got to blow it open. We'll grab it all. I don't want to grab it all, but we'll grab it all. Scrap those. And we should be pretty much on top of everything, I want to say. We got like a vehicle over here to scrap. A couple of signs, but I think outside that we should be pretty much on top of everything. And what I'm actually going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead and get some more of this stuff, and then I'm going to knock down a couple of water purifiers, or not knock down, but put down a couple of water purifiers. Up. That should be plenty of water. I don't really have any water purification. There's not really any towns and services that I can really put down other than like this outhouse. Which, I mean, I'll put it down anyways, but like it doesn't really do a whole lot. It just gives you some happiness. I don't really think the settlers actually use it. But who knows? Maybe they will. Pop it. Just pop it right here. Pop it right where this tree is. I'm going to delete the tree. It's about middle. And then I don't think I can do anything with food right now because I don't have enough crops for it, nor fertilizer. So what I need to do is I need to make some of these. That way I can just basically exit out of this, go in here, use, move default items over, and it moves all the diseased and grizzly and rotten fruit over. And that on each, I think it's like every 90 minutes or something like that, that'll all get turned into fertilizer. So we'll have like 97 fertilizer to build with. I'm gonna go ahead and scrap that. Scrap that. Not that I really need that, but why not? Don't have any augments for it. So like I said, I just need one leather patch to do that. And I don't have any leather to technically do it right this second. But when I do, I can do this one though. I'll make that a pocketed piece of leather. And then, like I said, this one is, I'm gonna need a cracked leather patch. So, fingers crossed we find some leather soon, so I can actually increase that. This doesn't have anything. I should be able to put simple lining on this, which will increase some stuff. Also want to change the color of this to be, in this environment, green is probably going to be our best friend. I'll keep the trim black. No numbers. I'll just do a decal for the Miniman. So you know what? I'll just do Miniman decal. And so now we have a Miniman decal on our back. Green, so it goes with the hat, it goes with everything else. Got ourselves some pockets. Yeah. No, I have to leave the area. I'm already in first person view. I'm being weird. Okay, so what I still have to do is I have to show you guys how fishing goes in this game. So fishing is actually a pretty neat aspect of this. So what we do is we have to go into our inventory and go into our ingredients here, and we have our fishing bait. That gets attached to a fishing pole that is in our inventory. So we have a fishing pole with bait right here. I'm actually going to queue that up to be 5. And what's going to happen is we have to stand in the water. And then I'm going to tap 5. And it should do something, but my HUD's kind of fucked. Not sure why my HUD's fucked, but it's fucked. I'll have to look at that. It's probably something to do with my load order. Although I'm not sure what it would have to do with my load order because there shouldn't be any issues with my load order. But it could also be once I leave and I come back into the game, it'll work. Who knows? It sounded like we've already caught like 3 fish. Because every time you hear that like little noise, it's usually like fish that would catch. So we may have already caught some fish. We may not have. My fishing pole did break, so we're gonna go back in, back to ingredients, add another piece of fishing bait because I have another pole now that I can go fishing with. The higher your survival, I believe, the longer you can cast with the pole before it breaks. So I gotta kind of increase my survival stats too. That also enables you to make like rad chews and stuff like that. And that's what you use to like get rid of your rads on your character. So I'm gonna have to invest in survival up to at least 80. So fishing will put that up, and then I'll probably put something on my next level up, more than likely. That'll put me at I want to say probably like 40 or 50 survival. Caught a couple of fish already, which is nice. And then we can go to the cooking stand, and that'll enable us to grab a few other things. My fishing rod did break, so we're done fishing now. I think I have one other fishing rod here. I believe it's in there. Just have to grab it because I know I was looking at it and I didn't destroy it because I knew I needed it. Reward money, stash, fishing rod.
Don't have any bobby pins.
Tab.
Out of bobby pins.
Well, you're not out of explosives. And then we can transfer and then take all. Like so. We got ourselves an empty medicine bottle. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is we can craft a couple items at this cooking bench here. It's meat scrapping. And so it looks like I got myself a couple of mutated catfish. We got some perch. Got a smallmouth bass. Make a supply kit now. I can make some basic meals. Got some meat scraps here that we can do. That. I'll make a couple of these, so we have 10 more. You see, this requires glowing fungus melon bottle caps from Workshop Artisan 1. Also has other options like called rad chews, which also help with that kind of stuff, but that's based off of your survival skill. So now what we'll do is we'll go back into ingredients again, attach the fishing bait. It's under aid, ingredients, fishing bait. And we'll go ahead and use up this last fishing pole here until we find another one and try to get some more bait if we can. Or some more catfish and stuff. If we can. It doesn't sound like we're catching anything yet, so we might not catch anything on this go around. I just got the hiccups out of nowhere again. I'm sorry, guys. We caught something. Just cast number 4. And you can usually get between like 5 and 7 casts. with the survival level that I have, it's usually about 5 and 7 casts. Something. Sometimes more if we're lucky, but I don't think I'm going to get more than 7. Yep, I only got 7. So, that's it for that. We caught 2 more fish, I want to say, so we'll go ahead and turn that into meat and scrap as well before we move on. Looks like we only got 1. Meaning that one of those things we got was a random thing. So what we'll do with that is we'll go ahead and do a field kit. We'll do junk scrapping. And then we'll go back to the master workbench here and drop everything off in it. And then we'll also move the trash out once you drop it off so that we can put it in the trash can. Transfer, store all junk. We got all this trash here. Grab all of these because they're all trash. Exit. We'll scrap the junk that's in here right now. And then we'll put it all in here. Okay, now I'll move out, and the last thing that we're going to do before we call it is we are going to go ahead and take care of saving the Minutemen. Once we save the Minutemen, we'll actually call it at that point. Oh, I can do this still. I almost forgot. You can do this, guys. So when we upgrade to tier 1, it'll ask us to allocate these materials. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't think I have enough glass for it, but I should be able to do everything else. Because I think to get the glass, it's level 4, you need like a bunch of glass. Repair house walls. Repair house doors. Need to go to tier 3 now. Which we have. Tier 3 is rebuilt destroyed houses. So those houses that we had taken down that were in rubble, this actually rebuilds them all. Now we'll upgrade to tier 4, which I don't think we have enough glass for. We need 22 more glass, and we can do that. Once we do that, we can build lighting and street lamps. So we gotta be on the lookout for glass. I think I know a place where you can get a lot of glass. I think it's the Beantown Brewery. But we're not doing anything with that right this second. Okay, we'll loot all that. We'll take that dirty water. We use dirty water to douse ourselves if we're on fire. Let's go ahead and harvest this. And then we'll jump up here. Grab the rounds. Go ahead and go to Red Rock, get over here to grab ourselves dog meat, and then we'll go ahead and do a scrap all here. I'm not doing it at Sanctuary because it doesn't really matter in Sanctuary.
You want to come with me, pal?
But here, like, I'm gonna go ahead and do a scrap all here. That's after I grab collect. So I know with the scrap all command, it actually reaches all the way out this water tower out here, and this water tower actually has some items in it. It has let's see. It has some purified water and stuff like that, so don't exactly want to get that stuff scrapped. See, purified water right here. Go ahead and grab some more mud fruit. Hub flowers help with rat juice. Potato blossoms. Glowing fungus. Grab all that. There's a blowfly up there, but I'm not too worried about that. We'll run back down over here. we will capture the location and then we'll do the scrap all command real quick. There we go. Oh, that'll... Shit. Perfect, perfect. We are poisoned again, unfortunately. But that's okay. I was able to take care of them. So, go ahead and harvest all of these baddies. I believe that's all of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's all of them. So now that I have that, we're going to go ahead and do the scrap all command. That way, we are golden. And it cleans up everything for us so that we can just have a nice clean slate to work with. Everything is we might have to. Actually, we might have already scrapped everything that we can. So we'll go here. Examine. Scrap device parts. And then with this, actually, I did get a level up notification, so. I put it on there and get basic traps again, or I can get some survival skill points. I also get the Lone Wanderer and increase some damage that I take. But I think I might do this just because we want to sell stuff. So we're actually going to transfer. We're going to take all. Then we're going to scrap or do a junk scrapping. And once we're done with the junk scrapping, we can go ahead and store all of our junk again. Wrong button. Store all the junk. And then grab all the trash so we can throw it into a trash can, which we will do here. Decorations, miscellaneous. And I'm thinking we'll use this because this is more of an industrial location, so might as well use it like so. Not really sure why it wouldn't let me put it all the way back. It's weird. It's whatever. I'll transfer all the trash into it now. Perfect. Let's go free the minute. Let's go save the Minutemen. Not free them, save them. again. That's fine. It's not a terrible poison. Harvest. Okay. Grab the sunflowers, and then we're about to get an upgraded weapon. So he's got ourselves a baseball bat, but it actually does a lot more damage than the baton does. For some reason, there's nothing up there. There's usually stuff up there and inside there. Oh, let's just scrap those two. We may have. It may just have. It kind of sucks. I didn't know scrap all reached all the way down here, or else I would never have scrapped all. Yeah, as you can see, it's gotten really dark. So let's go into our tab here. Let's go to our weapons. Baseball bat does more. We'll probably destroy all these. We're gonna favorite the baseball bat. Field scrapping. Go into weapons. We'll destroy that. That. Gotta deal with the big boy right off the bat. I didn't mean to hit my dog. I accidentally hit my dog.
The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Scrap. I don't loot all on these because they always have like crap on them that we don't need to worry about. Sometimes they don't, but most of the time they do. Okay. Here, let's scrap all that. We have a couple more bodies up here, I think, unless I got them all. Actually, I think there's a couple more up here. I don't think I scrapped all of them over here. Maybe I did. That's been scrapped. I think I already got them all. So let's get the laser musket. Let's grab those items. Let's grab all of that. There's gonna be one more Minuteman body that I'm gonna go ahead and grab here real quick. Because once I start building up over here, this body disappears. So, we don't want that. And what we'll do is some sunglasses. Minuteman outfit, it increased it. We don't have as much electric or radiation one, but that's okay. go ahead and do a field scrap again real quick. Here. Scrap, scrap. Scrap, scrap. Scrap, scrap. Scrap that. New weapons. I don't need to scrap that. I'll scrap this though. All good. And I think that returns stuff that couldn't get scrapped. Then we'll also do a junk scrapping again real quick. Don't think I have any junk in my inventory right now, but we're about to find out. And then we'll actually call Wilson to dump some of this stuff. So, Wilson, let's see, summon Wilson. So we're going to have a summon Wilson option here. So F, we'll go ahead and summon Wilson real quick. And then we'll just kind of maneuver everything that we don't need over into Wilson. And then we're going to tell Wilson to cargo destination is going to be Sanctuary Hills. We'll do that. Move filter to junk. And then we'll kind of look. It doesn't look like there's any trash in here, so we are good.
Here you go.
And then what we'll do is, let's see. We'll make this another favorite. We'll make our get our rightful favorite here. Okay. And now we're about to go save the Minutemen and have them established over at Sanctuary, and then we'll call the episode. Because it's basically the end of day one. Like once we save it, it's gonna be like really late at night. So. You can destroy some of the cover. Oh, motherfucker. Was not expecting that one. That hurt. Okay, that sucked. It came out of nowhere and fucked me up.
No more British occupation. Put to England with you. You lost a black day. Have your tea back, you chicken imps. By the crown. Back to your homes. No taxation without representation. Remember, lads. Do if I see.
Okay, I'm not in combat anymore, so let's get some first aid supplies going here.
Awake, men of Middlesex. The King's regulars are coming out.
We're just gonna go ahead and chill for a little bit. There's about 4 more enemies in this building. I'm not about to go and fight them if I don't have to.
Through.
I don't think I have any, I do have a body paint. So that gives me, extra points. Got that fusion core. I'm trying to remember, I'm actually gonna check the controls real quick, because I don't exactly remember what button is for the Pip-Boy light. Pip-Boy light. There's no Pip-Boy light. There is supposed to be a Pip-Boy. Is it like holding? Okay, yeah, it's holding. But because I'm wearing this, it's not working. So there we go. None of that matters. Take those. Grab these items. Open that door. Push up here. That's trash. Take the bone. We'll take the switchblade. Take the Gwyneth Brew bottle. Grab that bag of cement. Baseball glove. Pencil. I'll pull a few things out of here. Can. Some more good stuff. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Some bottle caps. Don't need. We got a corroded coffee plate. We'll take that stash. Some tableware. We won't take that. And then we do have this body right here to scrap. And we'll actually loot all, because there wasn't actually anything crazy in that one, surprisingly.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Stop being such a fucking pansy. We hold out for the others like we're supposed to. Get a fucking pay for that!
Clear. Go ahead and scrap all this. And then scrap all that. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. And our health is actually maxed out now. That's nice.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna skin every last one of you! Come on, man, they ain't going nowhere. We got other shit to deal with. You hear that? I gotta go take a little walk, and I'll be back, and you'll be dead. Huh? Hearing shit.
You're always hearing shit, I promise you.
Oh, hell no! Get down!
Get him, doggy, get him! Yeah. Perfect. Dog meat got him. Scrap everything we can scrap real quick. And we will small scroll on a stick. So take, and take. Other body is right here. Scrap all.
In here!
I haven't finished looking through here yet. A couple more things to grab. Toy car. Ladle. Light bulb. Okay, and there should be one more body that we need to scrap still. This guy right here. I'd scrap all that stuff. I'll go in here.
Nice.
Fine.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
Maybe.
You owe me.
Yeah, sure thing.
Nope.
I'll give
Please, go on.
a month.
Sorry. Sounds rough. One good idea can make all the difference.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof.
Okay.
Old school. Pre-war.
Right.
Well,
Mm-hmm. I like it. Minigun. Now we're talking.
it can't.
I'll help if I can.
But
Sure.
Look,
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core.
Perfect. Awesome. Play car, grab the aluminum. Let me get onto this Pace Sturgis. Give me my experience points.
There we go.
Perfect. Let's see. Trash. That's tableware. Those are good. And I'm over encumbered. No good. Got the settlement workshop items. Got those.
Careful, kid. There's something
Coffee mug. Got tableware right there. A dinner plate.
Perfect.
I'll have insight. Vendor credits. I'm gonna talk to Mama Murphy real quick.
Ma'am,
You're not what I expected dog meat would find in that little...
he's a good dog.
Oh, Wendy.
Please, tell me what you know. That's incredible. What is it?
Okay, so since my charisma isn't where it's usually at, I'm screwed on that part. I lost out on the experience points for it. Not a whole lot I can do though. Let's go ahead and do another junk scrapping real quick. Scrap all the junk in our inventory, and then I'll scrap some weapons and armor. To free up some space. I'll do field scrapping. Select items to scrap. Weapons. Scrap that. Go here. We will scrap this. This. Well, I don't think those can be scrapped because they were returned when I tried to scrap them last time. Scrap all of this. And let's see, is that everything? What else can I scrap? There's really not a whole lot of anything else that I can scrap right now. And I'll have to get rid of that trash. That's all we can really do right now. So what I'll do is the trash that I do have, I'll put it all in here. And we should be good for a little bit. I'm at exactly 150. That's kind of sucky. There isn't a whole lot I can really do. For some reason, I can't scrap that. Not that it weighs much, it's just 1.7 pounds. Can't scrap any of that, unfortunately. So, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to have to call Wilson. I don't know if I can call Wilson back yet or not. I guess I can. I don't remember what the cooldown is for Wilson. Wilson, where are you? Wilson didn't come, so we're kind of getting SOL'd here. It probably says something like, you can't summon Wilson for this much more time or something like that. I just don't see it. And since all this stuff on this, oh, you're gonna see that this power armor out here is fucking crap. Been crapped out. So that's going to be that I'm just gonna be taking everything off it because it's not gonna provide me any defense whatsoever. So I'm gonna transfer all this broken stuff off of it. And then I am going to force field scrap and field scrapping conversions. Should be under this. This is all trash. I'll go in here so I can actually put on the scarf that I haven't put on yet. Take that, take the stash, take the light bulb. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and put the fusion core into the power armor. This will just let me kind of jump down. That's about it. And unfortunately, I don't got no light. Really sucks.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here.
Something's out there.
Go ahead and grab these items. Just no, I didn't mean to do that. Let's transfer that back over because we don't want trash. So I can actually carry a whole bunch of stuff right now with this power armor.
Why don't you
Kind of
get down
nice.
here? Show me that fancy gun up close.
Or the frame,
Not a lot of people
anyways.
can get past my boys. I'll give you that.
Okay. Your field kit is located in your aid tab. Your field kit allows you to scrap junk, armor, and weapons, scrap bandages, scrap simple devices, access to documentation menu, access the skills menu, access the companion menu, access options menu. So I leveled up. That's what you're saying. Put one there. Put one there. Perfect. Okay. Okay, anything else? We got another dude over here. He's running. I ain't getting nowhere, man. And then we got another dude in here. I think that's everything. So we'll start scrapping stuff. More scrapping. I want to go in here and get this one. It's really dark, I know, everybody. I can't really pull out my Pip-Boy right now, or my Pip-Boy light, because it doesn't work on here for some reason. Well, I'm curious, what if I still, no, I already destroyed it, that's right. I don't know if that was one of the items I got destroyed or not, just why I checked real quick. But if I were to get out of this, I wouldn't be able to do anything anymore. So I can't get out of this. So just gonna kind of stay in it. Let's harvest the death claw. Didn't really get much out of that death claw. It was all crap stuff. The buys will be here for a while, so I don't see it being much of an issue if I don't get what I want done right away. Let's go ahead and use this operation site here. Upgrade to whatchamacallit. I need a vendor contract, which I don't have right now. Might be able to build up over here real quick. So I'll do that. I'll try to get everything to level 1 before I start leveling stuff up to level 2. Get some light in this town as well when I do this. Go ahead and upgrade over here real quick. Got a couple more lights now. Then we will actually go down this way, cut through here. It's so dark. Check out this spot here. Perfect. Allocate those materials. Show some more light. The next one is going to be a little further back here. It's going to be... oh no, there's something there. There's a beer bottle there. And another beer bottle there. Alright, so we'll go over here to this next one and we'll do what we can with this if we can. I think this one requires... yeah, I don't have enough vendor credit, unfortunately. Which is why I put my marketeering stuff up. Because with my marketeering stuff up, I'll be able to work with that. Okay, the last thing that we can see if we can do anything with is going to be right down over here. And it's basically just to set up food production in this area. So upgrade it, see if we can actually do it. Don't have potatoes on me right now. So need 4 potatoes. I think all the potatoes that I have is 2, so I gotta go buy potatoes. Didn't mean to do that. Cancel, exit. So with that, I'll go check back in with Preston Garvey, and we'll get ourselves back to Sanctuary. I'm thinking I have enough glass now, so I should be able to build tier 4 back at Sanctuary so we can have some more light.
You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
That was a pretty amazing.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can listen.
You're welcome.
Well, since
All right, Garvey.
Okay.
I'm in.
Oh,
Please, tell me. I knew it. Please tell me where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Please, Mama Murphy. I'm working from.
Look.
Mama Murphy, we talked about
Okay.
this. That jump.
Now we will go ahead and head back to Sanctuary. And then we can go ahead and save. I'll put our person to bed, save when we wake up, and I'll end the first episode there. And we'll go into episode 2 on another day. But I think we've been going for about hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Like I said, like everything that we did for day 1, like it took a long time. Like it is literally not local time, but 11:20 p.m. That's just to do just all the initial stuff. So as you can tell, it's pretty demanding. I forgot about this body over here. Scrap all. But yeah, so that's Horizon day 1. It's a lot of stuff we did. We got out of the vault. We collected a bunch of scrap. We cleared out Sanctuary, cleaned up Sanctuary. Cleared out Red Rocket Truck Stop, cleaned it up. And we're ending on being able to be back in Sanctuary. And going from there on that. So we did quite a bit on just day 1. So we just got to finish collecting some more stuff here that I didn't collect earlier like I should have. I saw some brain fungus and glowing fungus over here, so I'll grab that. The glowing fungus is used in rad shoes. I forget where the brain fungus gets used. Got ourselves some more common tools. That. Screwdriver. We don't need that. Common tool. So, there we go. And now let's head back towards Sanctuary. It's just right over this area over here. Let's see if we have enough glass. I think we do have enough glass now to upgrade it to tier 4. I did pay quite a bit of glass there, but we might still be short. We're still short, unfortunately, so there's nothing we can do right now. All we have is a little bit of light that we have. But let's go ahead and just empty out our inventory here. Destroy stuff that we don't need and go from there. Let's make sure we don't have any trash. Doesn't look like we do. I'll grab all of these, because these will go into the... Grab that, because I can destroy that. Grab this fragmentation grenades. That adrenaline injector. And those. So let's go ahead and exit out of I forgot how to exit out of the vault, or out of the... Thought it was R. Is it T? Oh no. I forgot how to exit out of power armor. And this is why I like my controller, because I know all the controls for the controller. So I'm about to switch it right over to the controller now. Because I know what I need to do to get out of it by using the controller, as you can see. This will enable us to like just build parts to it, I guess you could say, but like there isn't anything that I can do to this right now. So we're gonna go ahead and lock the frame for the time being. We'll transfer any trash that we have, which we don't have any right now. Go over to the armor station over here and try to delete some or get rid of some of this armor. Almost deleted something I didn't want to delete. That was close. Okay, that's good. I'm still over encumbered. So it's probably a weapon. I'm probably going to destroy the minigun because I never use it anyways, but we'll see. Got 2 baseball bats. We got a whole bunch of these weapons here. Probably go ahead and destroy that because I don't need it anymore. Receiver upgrades. We'll give you a reflex sight. Light receiver. Also give you a reflex sight. Okay, perfect. So we should be good now. I can throw in the garbage again here. Make sure there's no trash. Perfect. And then we'll use this. Move default items. Perfect. Put the moldy food in there too, because I don't think I can really do much of the moldy food anyways. Okay, and then the next thing we're gonna do real quick, because we need some light. I think the ceiling lights work in here, so I'm gonna have to get some wall lights. So we'll move this here. And we'll move this. Here. We'll put another one right up here. That'll light up this whole area. So now we have plenty of light. We'll go ahead and sleep for 6 hours, because the minimum amount of sleep I want to get in Horizon is 6 hours. That'll clear out your sleepy stuff. So now we just need to eat food and drink water. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now though, so I will probably go ahead and leave it as is, because my thing's not working very well, so I want to make sure that it works. I don't know why I can't save. Usually you can save, but it won't let me. So since it won't let me do that, we'll go ahead and use portable memory device, and that'll be it. I appreciate you all for watching this video with me, doing day 1 of Horizon with me. Like I said, we went through a lot on day 1. Went ahead and left the vault, got Wilson up and going, killed a few blowflies, killed a raider, killed a scavenger, killed some dogs, cleared out red rockets, cleaned it all up, cleared out sanctuary, cleared it all up, and then we went to Concord, cleared that entire area out, saved the Minutemen there, and on top of that we also started building some stuff over there. to get some light up over there. And then the last thing we did is we added some lights into our house so that we could actually see at night. So with all that, I appreciate you all for watching, and please join me again next time. And if you liked what you watched, go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment below on what you liked about it, what you don't. If you have any tips for me, let me know. I'm still sort of new to Horizon, so I'll take pretty much any tips. Backseat gaming is allowed if you all want to put as many tips down there as you want. But again, I will see you all next time, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you all later.